Alright, the pace was there for both sides early, and that's usually a good sign for the Cavs to get going, but it was the opposite for them, because this was probably one of their slower starts this year. Some of it was the Dubs' on or off ball pressure, and their paint defense taking away anything easy at the rim, so without those, the Cavs couldn't convert on their sprays without a rhythm. They just ran into turnover issues trying to play fast, whether it was an offensive foul, them getting caught in a bad position, or them throwing a bad pass, and a lot of it was Mobley. That was uncharacteristic to see, because him being able to push the rock or bring it up to initiate their offense has been crucial this year, and nothing was going for him. Even Levert and Strus had similar issues throughout, so all those bricks or turnovers early just led to the Dubs getting constant runouts. That was their main source of offense in the first, and they had to capitalize on the Cavs' bad start to win this game, but that was basically as good as it got, because once the second started, the Cavs were locking up, so they could never find their offense for the rest of the night. It started with the Cavs zone late in the first to early in the second, and that caused them to run into turnover issues, but it wasn't even just those, because the misses throughout were just as bad. I lost track of the amount of times they smoked a bunny or missed their tips, especially on the second jump, and they couldn't even make their open looks from deep. The only one that really had it going was Wiggs, because he was at least able to exploit the Cavs bigs on those switches to get his or open up the drop-offs. But Mobley and Allen held their own against everybody else, and even as a team, all of the Cavs were taking on individual matchups. At least Kuminga was getting to the line, TJD converted on a decent amount of his looks inside, and even Steph was making the right passes when he did see two off a screen, but Heel couldn't convert on those swings, so those didn't even matter. It was obvious they were getting more deflated as the game went on, and the Cavs capitalized in the second to take control of it behind Darius and Ty Jerome. Darius was consistently getting downhill throughout the first half, and Ty Jerome was looking for his revenge game as soon as he subbed in, so the two built momentum to carry over into the third. That's all it took for Don to run with it early in the quarter, and he single-handedly broke the game open off 3 straight trays, because those just opened up the floodgates for their entire offense. Now those sprays from earlier are falling, they're getting a lot of cuts on those give and goes, and it was non-stop runouts for quick buckets. The Dubs' last-ditch effort was to try to full-court press early in the fourth, but that wasn't working once they got into a rhythm, and it's ridiculous how fast they can get going, especially against teams without a first line. That's the main reason why the Nugs and Dubs struggle against them, because Don and Darius are arguably the best duo at breaking it from how quick both of them are with or without a screen, so once that happens, the possession's basically over with the others playing on the catch. It really comes down to slow feet, because those teams aren't good at the point of attack, and that always compromises their defense once they're in a scramble. Just watch the tape.